Okay, we're just going to have a quick look at this 1-point perspective letters sheet. So I've got a simple letters sheet with 5 letters here, and we're going to try and draw them from 2D into a kind of 3D using a 1-point perspective. So the first letter here has been done for you. The first thing to notice is that the lines here are just dotted. They come from each corner down to the vanishing point. So this is an example, and we can see that it's been changed from a 2D letter into a 3D letter. The next one I want you to try and do, so the first one we're going to try is the letter A. And to do that, you can see that I've done this one already. I've taken the ruler from the point here, I've lined that in, and then I've just done it. You can do it lightly in pencil because then you can rub out, but I've used a fine liner and just dotted that in. So you can see I've taken these lines down, and of course this line here, down to the vanishing point for the letter A. Then I've used a parallel line from here, move down to a parallel line from here, move down to a parallel line to create my 3D letter. We can just have a look at that there. So if you can look, you can see the dotted lines going down to the vanishing point, and then the letter's been coloured in. The next letter I've also completed there is W. So you can see the W has been done. Again, I'm just going to show you now how I did that. I started here. Here's my lines for my vanishing points. I'm just going to put these in, and I'm using a fine liner, and you can see that these lines go from this corner, so that would be lined in, and a ruler over them, and these ones, that line lined in, and I'm just putting these lines in, and you can see that they're all going from the corner of the letter back to the vanishing point. So down here we haven't got anything, because if you look, the vanishing point's been positioned so any of the lines of the detail underneath there is hidden. So we've just had to put the line on the top. We've gone up across there and put these lines on here, and then we've coloured it in. So the last one, I'm just going to do the letter E. Again, you'd be using a pencil, but I'm going to use the fine liner and just put a dotted line in, just so you can see what we need to do. I'm just going to do this detail. I'm not going to complete the whole letter because that takes a little bit too long for this clip. So there's a point there. I'm going to move the ruler along from here, parallel There's also some detail that needs to be added here, and you can see there's a line there to be added, and there would be a line here going from the point, so each point of the letter that would come across. Obviously we don't want to go over that, and then that will give us our additional detail here to go up here, because that's parallel, and then we've just got the detail on the top. So there you can see the E. So what I'd like you to do is obviously colour in the T. Each letter can be coloured a different colour just to bring them out. So there's the T, the L, A, E, W. Finished. So there's our 3D letters using 1 point perspective.